Thank you very much for joining me. Apologize for the fact that you're finding me midway through the drive. Well, not midway, I think should have gone about 20 kilometers or so. So, right now we on our way to Frankfurt and we are transporting roof lights to Brussels. Sorry, to Brussels. I think we're coming from Frankfurt, we're going to Brussels, and it's just about raining now. I sorry that I couldn't start. You couldn't. You find me that I've already started. I was having a little bit of some technical challenges, which we seem to have overcome. Apologies for that. So yeah, guys, welcome. Today I'm I'm doing this in the middle of the week. Usually I just do it on a Friday or on a Saturday evening. But today I just had to switch off because I've had a long week and I've had a long day. So yeah, luckily, luckily tomorrow is a public holiday. So I get to rest a little bit, relax. Tomorrow will be a Thursday. No, tomorrow is Thursday, and then so today is like the Friday before the Friday. So, do you have any plans for the weekend? What do you guys normally do on weekends? Do you enjoy going out? Do you enjoy sitting in, reading, watching TV, watching a movie? Maybe you're watching series. I enjoy watching documentaries. I enjoy a lot of crime investigation documentaries. I also enjoy watching stand-up comedy. It's quite raining quite heavily right now. I enjoy watching stand-up comedy and action movies. I love thriller movies, mystery, horror movies. I do enjoy the odd horror movie. It's just for me, I feel it's too superficial. Unless it's a horror movie that's like a thriller and not one that involves magic, hauntings. I mean, I will watch it, but it's not my cup of cake because I'm a person that believes that sort of stuff doesn't happen. So being entertained by it is really difficult when you're thinking about it from a logical point of view. But it is good to let your imagination run wild. So I will watch the odd movie or so. Okay, so we're gonna turn right here. Speaking about movies, but at the time of recording this video, it's 2024. There have been some nice movies, but ever since the COVID hit, it's been very. And I also understand actors have gone on a strike. There's an actor strike. But apart from that, there have been some nice movies, but when you think about it, when you compare the quality, not quality per se, but yeah, let's say quality in production of movies that were filmed before 2019 or 2020, and when you compare them to movies that were filmed after 2020, it's almost shocking, isn't it? The quality, it's not that good. Don't get me wrong, we have had some classic movies since COVID, but generally, I feel like the quality has depreciated. Movies are not as nice as they used to be. Certainly not as creative as they used to be. But again, that is actually expected because I think we are in that era where everything's already been invented. So now what we're doing is we're just improving upon what has already been created, invented. I mean, you can think of a few things that you would like to invent, but chances are whatever it is that you think of inventing is probably based on something that's already there, on an idea that's already there, so it's almost derivative. That's just my 2 cents. I could be talking utter BS, but I stand to be corrected. I'm open-minded, so I'm always open to the fact that my thinking could be wrong. I need to adjust my thinking. But at the same time, I'm I'm leaning more towards being factual. So if I'm gonna believe in something, oh come on. So if I'm gonna believe in something, we're going a little bit fast there. We got fined for it. Yeah, we really can't afford these. We really can't afford this. It doesn't help for what we're trying to do in this game, does it? But yeah, that's what happens when you wander off into thought and discussion and but anyway, as I was saying, I forgot what I was saying, but it'll come back to me. I was saying that I like to keep an open mind. Um, so one thing that never changes is facts. Facts don't change. So if you believe, if you want to believe in something and it's based on facts, then the likelihood of changing your mind is pretty slim. So I'm a kind of person that if I'm gonna believe in something, it has to be based on facts. And if I'm gonna change my mind, it has to be factual. So I can't just change my mind. I'll change my mind if something I believe in is an assumption. Oh, I keep getting on the wrong side of the road. So yeah, um, I'll change my mind if what I have in my mind is an assumption or if it's something that I'm not 100% sure of. Sometimes facts can be wrong, and that's just the fact. So facts obviously, oh man, that's me again. Facts obviously come from an idea that has been proven to be correct. So on the basis that something is correct, whatever it is that the base is changes, then the fact also has to change, right? I hope I'm making sense. So yeah, we are cruising along nicely. It would be nice to have some music in the background while doing this. It would ease the tension. Not the tension, it would ease the. Oh man, this is terrible. Oh, this is terrible. I am so sorry. I am really sorry. Okay. Okay, so that guy is not gonna give me a chance to go where I wanna go. So I'll just keep straight. One of these days I need to try out American Simulator and maybe do a comparison. But I tend to feel that you can never be both. You can never be both. You're either an American Truck Simulator person or you're a Euro Truck Simulator person. Just my opinion. I'm not trying to divide any opinion. I'm not trying to say one game is better than the other, but to be completely and 100% honest, I can't say I've given American Truck Simulator the the chance that I have Euro Truck Simulator. But I think that's something that we need to check. One thing I will say about Euro Truck Simulator is the more you travel on, especially on the highways, the more similar the highways look. Whereas with my very brief experience of playing American Truck Simulator, there is a lot of detail. So different roads will look and feel different, but taking that with a pinch of salt and also standing to be corrected. Um, I have only played it for a little bit, not enough for me to say with certainty that all the roads are different. It could be that I was using two different roads. One thing that I can be 75% sure of is that the towns are different. Um, the towns, they feel different when you're driving within towns. Okay, we just paid a loan. We just paid up our loan. The towns feel very different. I can't remember what towns I've been in, but from the little that I've seen in American Truck Simulator, the towns have a different feeling. Whereas in Euro Truck Simulator, maybe one or two things are going to be different. Um, so one or two companies are going to have smaller branches and have bigger branches kind of in different towns, whereas um, the branch in another town is going to be way bigger and have more space than in another town. So yeah, that kind of thing. It's a nice touch. Some sunflowers to the right. So again, apologies that I started this video having already been on the road, having already covered some distance. I did have some trouble with starting the recording of the video. Okay, so we are almost well, I say almost, but we're about 60 kilometers away from our destination. I need to turn to the right. Right. So yeah, it's something that I'm definitely planning on doing. Just something similar to what we're doing now, where I um, start off a career. But it's gonna be interesting because I usually run away from other simulator games, especially if it's car based or vehicle based, because most of them don't have the right hand drive option. But look, it can be done, it's not an impossible task. The principles is the same. The principles is the same, but it will be a little bit tough here. And I have seen some videos of guys that are from my region. Whenever they play this game, they usually use the left hand drive, and I respect that about them. Um, I respect that about them. I mean, if you're gonna play the game, then you might as well go all the way. If you're gonna simulate Europe, you might as well simulate even the driving conditions. And the facts are, back to facts, most of Europe drives on the right hand side of the road, which means the cars are left hand drive. So, yep, it just makes it nice because I get the option of choosing the right hand drive because of the UK map. But it will be interesting. It will be very interesting with American Simulator. So, Brussels, here we go. Oh, okay. So we have discovered Brussels officially. You know, I need to check on my driver. I'm not a person that micromanages, but we need to check on our driver because since hiring him, we haven't heard from him. No update, nothing. Okay. So where do you need it? Or where do you want it? Okay, right there. It's not that bad. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. So Dom Depot, that's the one we're delivering from. Just gonna go forward a little bit so I can look at where I wanna go. And we are go. Tell you what, it's so much easier to reverse these than it is to attempt to be double. It's less stressful. Okay, there we go. Just want to see what's on the right hand side so we don't reverse straight into the curb. Okay. There we go. Alright, so let's see how we did. Not bad, level 5. Alright, let's see if we can push for level 6. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. We leveled up again. So what do we do? I think let's go ADR. Cool stuff. Alright, thank you guys for joining me on that trip. I apologize once again for what happened at the beginning, but we got it right in the end. And yeah, take care and stay safe, guys.